Vancouver-based Doman Building Materials says there was decent demand in the first quarter. The company beat earnings estimates, and it said record revenues were driven by last year's acquisitions as well as existing operations. Let's get more from Amar Doman, founder and CEO of Doman Building Materials. Amar, it's always great to see you. Thanks very much. Just remind us, you're an emperor of pressure-treated lumber. Is that the core of your business, lumber for decks and fences and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be here, Andy. Great to see you again. We're the second largest now producer of pressure-treated lumber in North America, both sides of the border. And we really don't have a lot of tariff, issues in the company, and evidenced by a strong first quarter. Even with a uncertain economic backdrop, we produced and shipped a ton of pressure-treated in almost all regions. Canada being a little bit slower.
Your gross margin, Stifel says, was very strong at 16.7%. So you had acquisitions contributing to a lot of the growth. In fact, nearly all of the growth. So the market right now strong despite consumer pessimism and business uncertainty. Sales okay in pressure treated?
Yeah, sales are okay. I certainly wouldn't say strong or heavily robust. I think the margin story is really what helped drive us. The acquisition of CM Tucker that we closed on last year in the fall, and an acquisition earlier in the year, Southeast Forest Products in Indiana and Alabama. So those particular acquisitions now for us, we're starting to see the sales line, et cetera, in those new regions that we had no geography in before. Mm-hmm. We're now spread right across the U.S., Hawaii, right to the East Coast, right across Canada, and we have building products distribution in certain areas as well. So a very good quarter for us, traditionally our slowest quarter, and I think we did a very good job, and the team did a good job, a lot of good takeaway. Second quarter, we're in it now. Trends seem to be continuing. We'll see how long it goes. Just everyone has the same uncertainty about the consumer as we get towards the back half of the year, Andy.
But you have been hit by a couple of downgrades and earnings revisions downwards. So the stock apparently rebounding from that pessimistic tone. However, Stifel says that you are looking at declining product pricing. So pricing has slipped. You may have touched on that already, Amar.
Yeah, a little bit, and I think we certainly proved the business model is very, very sound. Lumber markets have been mixed. Different species are doing different things. It's kind of a tale of three different species. Douglas fir, Western hem fir has been weak. SPF's been weaker after starting off the year stronger. And Southern Yellow Pine has been nice and firm to up. So it's a big mixed basket out there, and I believe most analysts have outperformed on us. So we're pretty pleased with where the stock is going right now. We're pretty pleased with our business model, and we think we're going to have a very healthy year.
And what is your biggest market? Is it residential, things like decks?
Absolutely. Decks, fences would be the 1-2 product lines for us. And then, of course, we have other products. There's industrial products, timbers. We do a lot of agricultural posts and things like that. Mm-hmm. And we also do a lot of building products distribution across Canada.
What about into the rail industry for railroad ties? Is that a more specialized thing?
Yeah, that is not our sort of our product line. That's more of a heavy industrial use. It's something we may look at one day, but certainly right now we have a lot of room to grow in the residential category, supplying box stores, retail dealers across both nations.
And then I'm not sure you may have touched on this, but tariffs, because you have, excuse me, you're manufacturing on both sides of the border. You're not moving much stuff between our two nations, Canada and the U.S.?
Correct. Maybe 3% of what we do crosses the borders, and most of it falls under MCA, so it's been protected. And otherwise, we've baked the duties in for years on the small amount of stuff that we roll across the border. So it's a good, safe story from that end.
What about lumber pricing? Maybe we can put up lumber futures. Is it good for you when lumber prices fall? I mean, your feedstock cost goes down.
It can be good. It just depends. We like, we're more of a steady margin play, Andy. So we like the inflation, and obviously we'll make more gross margin dollars when that happens. So that certainly helps our bottom line. But also we don't want lumber to get too high like it did in COVID where it became unaffordable. So I don't think we'll see that again. But the lower the lumber price, really that helps the consumer, pay for his or her deck, fence, whatever they're building in their backyard projects or a new home construction project. So that helps. And, lower prices are good for builders, good for the consumer at the end of the day, who I think right now is quite cost conscious. And lumber is, your best option when you're talking about a backyard project, always will be.
What else would you use? I mean, concrete or some kind of plastic fiberglass material? Or
yeah, there's composites, so plastics in fiberglass, some of those, quote unquote recycled materials, but they're heavy. We distribute some of those items as well if that's what the customer wants. But certainly those are 5 to 6 times the cost of lumber on certain product lines. So it's a different category. It's a luxury, high-end, heavier product, but we're certainly happy to distribute that as well. But lumber is still the big mass mover.
Your yield, something like 7.3%. Is that sustainable, Amar? Are you comfortably covering the dividend right now?
Absolutely. Our payout ratio in the first quarter, I believe, was 30%. So the dividend is very well covered. I think we're 58 straight quarters, Andy. So that's not something I'd worry about.
Okay, that's pretty attractive, 7%. The stock, of course, we did see some downgrades. Just while we're on, any interesting trends you're seeing in consumer behavior when it comes to buying your product in decks or people building fences? Any changes?
We haven't, and we stay very close to our retail partners that, give us that direct information. Mm-hmm. And we've seen, we would say an overall consumer being a little bit concerned just about, the economy and too much noise in the stock market rolling around. But when you kind of get underneath, things aren't that bad out there. I don't really see unemployment ramping up in different areas and things like that. So we just see a bit of a pause or a slowdown in the consumer scratching his or her head, wondering what's going on. But besides that, life is going on and things aren't so bad out there. So, frankly, we expect to have a decent year and to carry on the momentum that we've had. It's just hard to see with all the, different things coming out of the White House every hour.
I think a lot of business people would echo that. Amar, it's always great hearing from you. Thank you very much indeed.
Appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Amar Doman of Doman Building Materials. Coming up, we're going to